Good morning and welcome to the Daily Squeeze, take 153. Today's topic is fear, frustration, fabrications, Feck. I've been thinking a lot about what holds us back, and obviously the main thing is fear, but fear of what? So what are you fabricating in your head that's going to go right or wrong that you're nervous about? And I say right or wrong because some people are fearful of success. Some people are fearful that the worst might happen. I was talking to someone not long ago, and I said one of my biggest fears out loud about success in my relationship and, all that kind of like moving from here to here, I guess. And the more I've been thinking about it, journaling about it, and actually acknowledging that the real fear of it, it's bullshit. I don't know how else to put it, but I've made up this scenario in my head that if this, then this. So what are you doing? Like, with your happier, healthier goals, I know yesterday, well, you may have seen, I know I went, you may not have seen, but I went on this diet culture rant yesterday. And I simply said there's 3 things to do about weight loss. Eat less, move more, and love yourself. And that's pretty much my focus, because I believe that if you don't love yourself, none of your health and wellness goals will take shape. A lot of people put that goal in place that if I lose this weight, I will be happy. And happiness and loving yourself essentially is the goal after it's like the goal after the goal. Like, this won't happen unless this happens, where it's bullshit. Again, like, we have to get out of our own way, and we have to really practice some self-care in knowing when to get out of our own way. I think it's really important that when these fears come up, we acknowledge them, we accept them as a fear, and then we move past them, we move through them, and we conquer them. That's the only thing we can do, is conquer them. And by doing so, we can actually start to achieve. When you're living in fear and frustration, nothing's ever worked. I can't seem to do this. This is what I have to do. This is where I have to get to. Let me give you an example. I always go back to weight loss because this is the topic that I'm always talking about. But I hate it. Like, if you want to think about your portion sizes, like eating less, it's one of the things that we have to do. And it's mainly portion. People don't eat horrible food all the time. We don't eat stuff we don't like, and we're going to be eating pretty much what we want in our lifestyle. So then it's portions. So when you look at your portions, is it the frustration because you can't stop yourself? Well, then we need to talk about why. It comes back to self-love, self-worth, self-confidence. If you don't know any tips or tricks to sort out that, then that's what we need to talk about. If you want to portion. I'm pulling this example out of my head, and obviously I'm not ready for this, but that's okay. Tips and tricks. Her plate, his plate, and I got him to go pink. Portion size. If you want to, what's the biggest fear of eating less? That you're going to be hungry. Okay, well, wait a little while and then eat again. Tell yourself it's okay and you're not depriving yourself. It's all about that self-talk. It's about that self-love. It's about that journey that you aren't going to, whatever you're fearing, you're not going to die if you don't eat. Like, I believe we all have food in the fridge, food on the table, water in the sink, water through the filtration system. However you get it, it is enough for you. It's just tweaking up what we're doing and the habits we have. I have jars all over my house filled with water. These, I don't do cups anymore, forget it. We buy jars, and they're mainly pickle jars. They're actually a little bit bigger. Once the pickles are gone, that turns into a new cup. How to redo your kitchen so that you enjoy it more. Quirky. Like, I love quirky. It works for me. The fears of, I'm going to stick with the eating last, the portion control. Be happy to be in the kitchen. Be happy to come back into it. Be happy to cook in it. Be happy to only serve yourself what you need and then walk away from it. Know that it's okay, and know that there's something that's going to want to make you to come back, eat more. However, it's getting through what that is. You can journal about it. We can talk about it. You can try and not beat yourself up if you don't succeed at what you want. You cannot go from eating, I truly believe, when you go to the diet culture and they say, okay, you're going to go from this lifestyle up here to this 12-week challenge and you're only going to eat this. The portion differences are sometimes so massive where look at how much you eat, realize what it is you're eating, and then maybe just keep eating the same amount, but swap a lot of it out for veggies. I told Mark last night, I said, I really want a cheeseburger. Can we try this place called Jimmy's here in Cairns? I've heard a couple good reviews. In my head, I was just like, I'll just take off the bun, but I'm going to order it like normal, but I don't want to be super full. But I also don't want to say like, oh, can I just, my dilemmas. But I'm already thinking ahead of, I want to eat this not so great food. I want to enjoy it, but how am I going to enjoy it best? I don't want to walk out super full. So portion control. I want to try a new restaurant and enjoy it. I really want a burger right now. I wonder why. Aha moment. I love it when you guys get them, but when I get them, my eyes are actually tearing up because I'm laughing. I know why I want a burger now. Far out. Anyways, back to the fear, frustration, and fabrications. What are you saying in your head? What are you fabricating in your head why you can't eat less? Simple as that. Comment below if you have some comments. I think it's really interesting about all the fear and the frustrations, because the frustrations come from allowing the fear to get us first, and the fabrications come from really truly thinking the fear will happen. And I truly believe energy out is energy in. So if you're fabricating these things will come. So what I said before about me, I started to journal it all out. I love to journal. You guys know this now. Big fan. What's stopping me? Why do I want, why do I want the burger right now? Well, maybe because I'm looking at a burger as a cup every day. Mark also got me a pizza blanket for Christmas, so guess why I crave pizza? Probably because I see it all the time and it looks damn good. The little things in life. I think I'd rather have it in blanket form and cup form, so I'm seeing them all the time, so I just get used to them. Maybe that'll work for me. We're such foodies, but it's fun as well, and you can't take the fun out of life. Like, when I told Mark I really wanted a burger, he was just like, really? That's amazing. Let's go. So, date night. Have a little fun. I guess that's really me for today. I feel like I summed this up really quickly, and I feel like I have to say the same thing over and over again, but you guys will get it if you get it. The more you fabricate stuff in your head, the best thing you can do is ask yourself why. If you know it's a fear, if you acknowledge what you're thinking, understand and accept that it's a fear, and be able to push through. Fear is the same emotion as excitement. Swap it. Like for every negative, there's a positive. Swap it. If you're thinking negative, if you don't know how to do portion control, write about it. Ask yourself why you go for the bag of chips over, carrot sticks and hummus or something. Is because you don't have the hummus, or you told yourself you're going to make the hummus. Okay, well, start out buying the hummus. Like there's all these little steps. It's all choices we make as well, where there's no point to going from, the lifestyle you're living right now, which can be anything, to, I keep putting it to that like 12-week challenge type thing, which can work for some people, but then at the end of it, they just want to go back to this. So it's such a change. It's not really sustainable. And I really don't believe in depriving yourself. Like, if you want the bag of crisps, eat the bag of crisps. But then let's talk about why. Let's talk about how you felt after. Let's talk about how you felt before. Let's talk about, is it ease of getting something healthy? Is it not knowing what else you want, or not knowing what else is going to satisfy that urge? Is it that you don't like being in your kitchen and cooking? Is it you don't have, like, if you think about something like that, you have to go to the shops first. Well, there's so many different things you can do, but everything is a choice. So first off, it's a choice to acknowledge what you're thinking. It's better than just ignoring it, because then you get to those 3 phases of weight loss that I've talked about, that gain, maintain, and gain, loss, and maintain. So the gain phase is clearly when you're not being conscious and mindful about what you're doing. You're just betting it off. You come to the end of it when you're kind of like, crap, something's got to change. When you finally decide that you're worthy of change and are going to try changes, that's when that loss phase comes in. It's really easy to go back to the gain phase and kind of jump from phase to phase, because it's the beginning of the loss phase. It's all that mindset stuff. It's the, are you worthy of being able to lose this weight? Are you worthy of giving yourself the time to be able to focus on yourself, to love yourself enough to lose the weight? And then, you have to think about it one step more. If you're showing your family and friends that you're giving yourself the time to do this, you'll show them that it's easy for them to as well. Upfront pain, long-term gain. Obviously, if you start something, it's sometimes a struggle at the beginning. You just have to get through it. You have to get far enough through it that it is just habits, lifestyle, like it all goes back to the same thing. I feel like I come on here and say the same message every day, but I'm going to keep doing it until someone tells me to shut up, or I'll just ignore them and keep doing it anyways, because I really believe that we have to put the fear to the side and go forth and know that we're worthy. You're just as worthy as the next person. I'm just as worthy as you. You're just as worthy as me. We're completely equals in life. Everyone's just on the journey. It's just we all start the journey at different times. We can get off, get back on, Don't judge yourself or compare yourself to anyone. Just know it's okay to go. It's your time to shine. Just go and shine. Oh boy. So with this being said, I do want to remind you once again that Take Back Your Health starts Monday, February 11th. I'm going to be sending out some emails shortly about that. If you want to sign up, it's all over my Facebook page. If you have a little scroll, I think the main post is pinned at the top of the page, or the Learn More button on the cover will take you to it. This is what I'm going to be talking about. Like, if you want to align your head and your heart, which ultimately gets you your self-worth, self-confidence, self-love, in order to be able to go forward with your happy, healthy goals, whatever they may be. I'm not going to focus on weight loss as a goal. I do obviously bring it up, but that'll come once you're already happy. Happiness can't be that if this, then this. Those don't work. It's bullcrap. We need to stop it. We need to be happy along the journey, to trust ourselves to keep moving forward. So sign up for Take Back Your Health. I will talk to you tomorrow and be sending out some good emails, even some pre-work. I've just decided I'm definitely popping in there for it. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. Go and smash the last 2 days of this week. We have 2 days left and then it's the weekend. Go do your best. Don't give up. If you have tried something at the beginning of the week and fallen off the wagon, start again as of right now. You can do it. It's fine. Just because it's not Monday doesn't mean you can't start again. Another of my fabulous message that comes to you every day. All right. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Go smash it.